Welcome to Mr. Investor, the Real Estate Dojo. Alright, today is a very important topic. I've taken a very complex process and simplified it for you, and I'm going to explain two ideas. I'm going to do the mathematical variable and explain to you how it is to get a deal from deal to cash, and I'm also going to show you stick figures so you can see it both ways. Some people are very analytical and some people want to see visual, so I'm going to do both for you guys, okay? I'm going to start with the visual side. So now that you're an investor, what do you have to do to start making money? And it's a two-step process. If you refer to my old video about how real estate investing is like a bicycle, riding a bicycle, you understand what the two-deal process is, the front wheel and the back wheel, okay? But let's go ahead and dive into this. So the first thing you got to do is to find a deal is you got to do marketing. You're going to do marketing to sellers. Okay? And what marketing is that there's all these people out there in your neighborhood or subdivisions or in your city, and you're going to start marketing these people, sending them letters, door knocking, doing door-to-doors, doing emailing, running campaigns, Google side ads. You're going to do signs, all kinds of good stuff. Look at some of my other videos about some marketing strategies to find motivated sellers, okay? So you're going to start marketing to motivated sellers, all right? Then what happens is that the next phase is called the leads. Some of these motivated sellers will give you a call. So you're going to have these motivated sellers give you a call. Alright? Please notice that you're going to do a lot of marketing and only a few people will call you. Okay? That's why marketing is expensive. Out of these few people that call you at this phase, what you're going to be doing is asking them the Mr. Investor seller questionnaire forms to dig and find their motivation and why they need to sell the house and things of that nature. Please refer back to one of the older videos about how to talk to a motivated seller. Okay? So now at this phase, you've done some marketing to a lot of people. You got a few leads. It might be through an email. It might be they call you. It might be a text message. It might be a lead coming through your website. It doesn't matter. This is called a lead. And once you talk to these leads, the next step is going to be what I call potentials or P's. I'm just going to put it as P's for right now because what I really like, I say M is for marketing, L equals for leads, and P equals for potential. And out of these potential leads that you got, you might only get 3 out of these 1, 2, 3 that's really interested or is really motivated. The rest are not ready to be hatched or any shape or form, okay? So out of those, let's say 10 people that called, only 3 are very motivated. And you go and meet up with them. You meet up with these 3 sellers. You talk to them. You give them your offer. Out of those 3, more likely, only 1 is going to be what I call a deal, and that's why I put a D, deal. So please notice 2 points. You're going to do market to a whole lot of people. A small amount of people call you. That's called the lead or the L. Out of that, a smaller amount of people are going to be the P's, potentials. Out of those amount, even a smaller amount is going to be a deal, okay? Please notice this because it's very, very, very important, okay? Now, unfortunately, the deal does not equal with cash because this is talking about deals to cash process. So this is what I call the first wheel of the bicycle, okay? So this is the first wheel, finding motivated sellers. Please refer back to that, the bicycle. So when you market to motivated sellers, you're going to get leads, you're going to get P's, then you're going to get some deals, but at this time it's not cash in your pocket yet because you're only fixed 1 wheel. You need the other wheel, which is now to find buyers. So now you have to do the same step all over, guys, okay, for buyers. Earlier we're marketing the sellers, now we're marketing the buyers. So what you're going to do again is you're going to post your deal on Craigslist, do reverse signs, ban the signs outside. You're going to run ads, things of that nature. Call other investors to find a retail buyer or an investor for your deal. A lot of people are going to call. Or you're going to market to a lot of people. A handful of people are going to call, which is leads. Out of those handful, if you're going to be interested in your property, and out of that, only one is going to want to close on your deal. And at this time, it's not going to be a deal anymore. It's going to be cash. Okay? So please notice that it's a two-phase process. You got to find the sellers. Once you find the sellers, then you have to find the motivated buyers or want to buy your property. Okay? And I say motivated because there's a lot of flakes. If somebody really wants to buy it, that makes them motivated. Okay? So it's a two-deal process, or two wheels for you to get on this bicycle and move forward. Okay? And if you only get one part of the deal, you're not going to move forward. You're going to fail. You just spend a lot of time and energy and money, and you're not going to make anything. So let me go ahead and break this down to the mathematical formula here. So the mathematical formula for deals to cash equals marketing to sellers, which equals leads, which equals P's, which equals deals. And then at this time, what you're going to do is now you're going to market to buyers, which equals leads, which equals P's, which then equals cash. Okay? Please notice this. This is a totally different section than this section. But you need to do both sections to make cash. And it's very simple when you're looking at it up here, but a lot of my mentors, they fail at this section because for some reason they think they can put their foot up and relax. And that's the worst time to take your foot off, because you're almost about to hit that home run and you decide to look away the last minute. You know, so don't ever do that. I see so many people doing this, okay? Now, the last point I want to explain to you guys is, and this is very important, it doesn't matter what section it is, if it's buyers or sellers, okay, on the formula. Whenever you do a lot of marketing, you're going to get a lot of leads. Okay? And then you're going to get some more potentials, and then you're going to get some deals. Couple of things. Some of the deals that you're going to get are not going to hatch. For some reason or another, the deal's going to fall through. So that's why you can't just, if you just get one deal, be waiting around and being so happy. You still got to do more marketing, talk to more leads, set up more appointments with potential people to get more deals. So point number one. Point number two is that you just spend a lot of time and energy marketing, qualifying, talking to people to get them to the P section. So you need to have an Excel sheet, a follow-up system to monetize from this energy and to monetize from this money in marketing to make deals for yourself. And the way to do that is you got to put all these people in an Excel sheet, okay, as leads or Ps. And you follow up with them on a weekly basis and then monthly basis and things of that nature. And you follow up with them what I call the 6-6 for success. And basically says we need to at least contact each person 6 times. We need to contact them in 6 different mediums before we get success with a $sign, okay? So make sure you put these people in an Excel sheet. Make sure you email them. Make sure you text them. Make sure you send them letters. You send them postcards. It doesn't matter if they're L's and P's, because if they have contacted you through your marketing, they are motivated. They just are not ready to hatch, okay? And there's a big difference between motivation and being ready to pull on the trigger, okay? Sometimes people are in this section and it takes time before they become deals. And there's people in this section that's going to take time. Normally they go from this section to this section and then here. And it just takes time, because moving your house or selling your house is not something that's going to be fast unless you're not living there. Okay, guys? Just remember this, because if you're able to follow with people like the way I'm teaching you, you're able to harvest and make a lot of these leads and P's turn out to be deals for you down the line. Okay? If you massage the deals, if you massage them, And you got to do this in this business because it costs too much money to do marketing. And only 1 out of every 10 people you call is ready to go ahead and move now or sell you the house now. The other 9 are not ready right now, okay? They're just in the process of getting baked. They're in the oven, okay? So you just got to follow up with them to make sure when it's time to be baked, they think about you. Okay, guys, this is Mike with Mr. Investor with the Real Estate Dojo. Go out there and make it happen for yourself, okay? And remember, you can do it. I've done it. A lot of other people have done it. There's no reason why you can't do it. See you next time.